Okay, row 7. Basically, this is a price and rank row based on, as you can see, a number of prices forecast. Now, forecast is kind of like what you'd see in the paper or, on the website first thing in the morning. Basically, or even the night before, what people think may happen in that race from an early forecast point of view. It's actually quite interesting to analyze the forecast rank to actually, one of the other ranks and see what's happening with the races. Often the forecast ranks are actually quite accurate as far as what the runners will be during the day. Like first rank can often end up first rank before the race, that kind of thing. But they're not always, and it's worth having a look at, the differences. One of the ones we use a lot is like taking the second rank, and then if they become first rank, then check those out. They win about 26% of the time. Whether that's a good thing or not, you have to work that out for yourself. But basically, they're the kind of things you can do. Now, obviously, the forecast ranks have prices as well. Now, they don't generally have BSP prices, but everything in PR ratings is based on decimal prices. So, so if you're a bit unsure, then take one off the price to get the actual accurate price of the day. All of these are ranked by favourites being number one, and then second favourite, third favourite, fourth favourite, all the way down to how many runners are in the race. So, I've got 50 here. There are not very often 50 runners in a race. In fact, I can't think of one time, but I just added a number. The average is about 8 to 12 runners, I think, is about the average runners in a race. So you can basically select, if you just wanted to see, if you wanted to say track favourites all the way through the day, you can just literally go, okay, was it favourite, forecast favourite? Was it 6 a.m. favourite? Was it a 9 a.m. favourite? Was it a 11 a.m. favourite? And so on and so on. So we've got basically a timestamp, a forecast 6 a.m., which is around 6 a.m. when the price is taken. Basically what happens is I've set the software to snapshot the prices at these times. Normally they appear in PR ratings around 5 minutes later, 5 to 10 minutes later, depending on how many scripts are running at that time. So 6, 9, 11 a.m. rank, 1 p.m. rank, and 5 p.m. rank. Now we've already covered up here. We've got 10 minutes before and 5 minutes before. And also we've now got down here, which I'll mention later, is a 60 minutes before rank as well. So this is taking a snapshot 60 minutes before each race to give us a bit more interesting information. But that is quite new, so there's not an awful lot of data on that one. But yeah, so you can rank them by that, or if you only want to be on strong runners, were they under 2, that kind of thing. There are loads of bits and pieces you can do with this. Obviously the 5 p.m. Rank and price are for later races in the day and won't affect. So if you start using 5 p.m. rank, don't expect, if there's no late races, and don't expect anything to show up below, because it won't, obviously. And if you use this ranking, it's only going to show up races when the 5 p.m. rank comes in. Now that's the other thing about this price rank row. Obviously the only one that's different is the 11 a.m. rank. The system will ignore the 11 a.m. rank and show you runners before that time. But as soon as the 11 a.m. ranks are in, then it'll only show 11 a.m. ranks. This goes back to a long time ago when we first created PR ratings, and people wanted to see the runners still, even though they weren't ranked yet. I didn't like the idea, but I got a lot of people saying they did, so I added it in. But since then, I've changed it on all the others. So if you select 1 p.m. rank and select update, it will not show any runners until the 1 p.m. prices and ranks are in. So if you selected that now, you won't see any runners appear below, and that's the same with that one and the 9 a.m. rank. So and the 6 a.m. rank, it wouldn't matter anyway, because you wouldn't see much before that time. but the 11am rank is slightly different. The other thing about the 11am rank, which is one of the reasons I don't like it, it causes an issue with saving. So if you use the 11am rank, and any of these ranks really, you should wait until those prices are in before you save a system, and this causes issues sometimes. So if you're looking at systems early in the morning, remember, if you're going to use 11am rank, do not save a system using that until those prices come in. So I hope that explains. Obviously BSB rank is different. That will be ignored because we don't know that until the next day, but the URL bot will use it if you want to. But what it does is it waits until the market goes in play, checks what the ranking is, and then uses that information. So it doesn't actually operate until you go in play. Now obviously there's some issues with that, that by the time it gets that information, the price could have changed. So if you're using BSB rank with a price, it could be slightly different, and you might miss a bet if it goes out, that kind of thing. But ranking, it will take the ranking from BSP to do it. So yeah, if you want to use a bot, that's the way to do it. So that covers row 7. Okay, thanks for watching.